Greetings, Stash Wyslouch here. Welcome to Quick Tips. I offer private lessons. You want to get better guitar? Send me an email. You like these lesson videos? Support me on Patreon. Supplemental to all the upcoming Quick Tips, I'm doing workshops that expand in a great way on the Quick Tips offered here. Today I want to talk about the idea of using melodic motifs, melodic fragments from the melody that you're studying to outline chords. Many of my Quick Tips are dedicated to the idea of practical approaches on how to find good notes. So for example, quick tip number 70. It's about arpeggios and how to really implement them into the fingerboard. That's nice and all, but a lot of times people find that this approach gets very mechanical, very rote sounding. You're just playing arpeggios up and down, etc. So one of my antidotes to this automatic sound is taking notes that are baked into the melody already, fragments of the melody, and use these fragments to explore playing over chord changes. So let's take Tim O'Brien's tune, The High Road. Here's the tune, one A part and one B part for brevity. And then I'll play the chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chords. Now, I'm going to illustrate what I'm talking about. Let's take the first bar of the tune, the melody. Those are the notes of the melody, and they work against the chord. That's why the song sounds good. So that's my fragment. Let's do a little bit of analysis in a similar way we did in a previous quick tip on how to derive scale exercises from repertoire. We start on a note, B in this case. We go up a fourth. We repeat the note. We go up a second, back down a second, and then back down another second to a D. Up a fourth, same note, up and down a second. That's it. Now let's take it a step further. On what note of the chord did we start this sequence of going up a fourth, staying on the same note, up and down a second? On the fifth. The chord is E minor, and we started on a B. Cool. So without doing anything else, I just want to go on each chord and implement that exact algorithm starting off the fifth and see what happens. So the next chord is a D. So I'm going to start on the fifth, go up a fourth, play the same note, up and down a second. Then the next chord that's not an E or a D that we interact with is a C. So let's do our little fragment against the C. E minor to B7 back to E minor. Let's just call that whole bar a B7 for fun. Then the F sharp, we start on the C sharp, the fifth. Listen to it against the whole form. B part. Awesome. I love it. A really nice musical way to highlight chord tones, important good notes that relate to a chord, and still be using nice melodic material inherent to the piece of music you're rendering. Make sure to become a patron on my Patreon page. Then you can join the subsequent workshop to this quick tip, where we're going to go much more in detail into this idea and how you could expand on it and really practice it to its full extent, no matter what tune you're playing. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time for quick tips.